What is up? Today I'm going to be answering your questions to celebrate hitting 2,000 subscribers. So I got a lot of questions, like more than I thought I would. So I don't have time to answer all of them. So let's get through this as quickly as I can. I'm also going to refrain from answering more personal questions. So let's get right into it. Are the green beans or the Jandale army avatar going to be in any of your games? Why would I do that? Probably not. What's your least favorite video game? I don't really have a least favorite, mainly because I don't really play many video games aside from Roblox. So yeah, I don't know, but I bet you can guess my favorite Roblox game. I mean, like, if you can't guess, then like you must not know me very well, and you must not be, a really big fan. And I don't like you if you can't guess what it is. Which game would you prefer, Grow a Garden, Steal a Brainrot, or 99 Nights in the Forest? Well, I've never played Steal a Brainrot because why? But 99 Nights in the Forest seems like a pretty cool game. Has more actual gameplay than Grow a Garden, so I'd probably pick that, but I prefer grinding on Grow a Garden. What could be the next game called, or say a word of it? Well, I don't want to give away too much, but my next Roblox game is going to be a survival game. That's all I'm going to say right now, so stay tuned. Would there be admin abuse for Doors Tower Defense updates? No, probably, because, like, what would they even be, and how would that even work? Maybe I give out a free tower or something, I don't really know. It's not really realistic. What's your reaction on Schlepp getting banned? I think that was kind of stupid of Roblox, and they really need to, get their act together. And lately they seem to have been, so that's a W, I guess. Will you ever do a collaboration with other games if you get the chance? I'd love to do a collaboration. The thing is, I only want to do it with people who are actually committed and are actually passionate and actually have good games. I don't want to collab with cash grabs. I don't want to collab with people with 15 visits. So, I'm kind of picky when it comes to people I'm willing to collab with. But if the right team comes along, yes, absolutely. When will you finish Doors Tower Defense? Unfortunately, probably kind of soon. The game is mostly dead at this point for a lot of reasons. I'll list a few of them on screen. And also, I'm kind of just, ready to move on. I've been consistently, maybe not really consistently. I've been active on that game for over a year at this point, and I think I've gotten the most out of it, and it might be time to move on pretty soon. Will you start working on other games? I am right now. Will you get more devs on your team? Most likely. I'm constantly cycling through people. Some stay longer than others. Some I only hire for one specific thing and then I move on. But working with a lot of people requires a lot of coordination and a lot of time, which I don't really have much of, so it's kind of hard, and I prefer most of the time just to do things myself if I can. Will you do reactions on Doors stuff? I don't really think I'm going to do any reactions on my channel, mainly because they're kind of pointless without face cam, which I'm also not doing. Also, a lot of you asked about that as well. When am I going to do face reveal? And the answer to that is actually really complicated, but the simple answer is I'm not ready yet, and I'm not sure if I ever will be, so we'll see. Same with my name. I might tell you guys eventually, but not for the foreseeable future. How much is 18 times 6? 21. How much time do you have to work per week? Not a lot, honestly. It's kind of random, and it's not very reliable, so I can't really answer that. But it's way less than most developers who are as committed as I am. I'll tell you that much. What profession do you want to get? Take a guess. What are you interested in? Take another guess. Does cereal belong on a bowl or a can of beans? This is incredibly obvious. The can of beans. Will Doors But Easy ever get a floor 2? I highly doubt it. I kind of haven't updated that game in over a year. If I did update it, I'd probably start with a overhaul of floor 1 because it says buggy as heck, and then after that I might make a floor 2, but the chances of that happening are slim to none. Top Hat Games just asked a lot about admin stuff and if he could have admin, and the answer is no. When you hit 500 members on Guilded, will you do something special? Probably not. Do I know about the Roblox drama going on? Yes. It's ridiculous. Can you name your favorite movie, book, or game? Favorite game is Roblox, obviously. I already explained my favorite game earlier, at least. My favorite book series is one called The Wingfeather Saga. Highly recommend. It's peak. What gave you the idea to make Doors-related fan games? I like Doors, and I like making games. That's your answer. Will you ever make Max and Top Hat Games a tower? No. If you had to pick 4 people to be roommates with, who would you pick? So 4 people, not including me. That's actually kind of an easy answer. I would do Gavmo and the 3 people from this video. The only thing I'm wondering is, will you add me as a friend on Roblox if I become top 1 this year? Yes, if you can become the top 1 most amount of knobs out of everyone in the world in my Roblox game, Doors Tower Defense, I will friend you on Roblox. You would have deserved it at that point. Do you have a crush on someone? why would you say, oh? Do you like turtles? Sure, why not? Have you ever collabed with someone else? A lot. Depends on what you mean by that, but my videos, yes, a good bit with small people and friends and that kind of thing. On my games, I have a lot of developers who I work with. Once again, I'm open to collabs as long as the people I'm working with are cool. I also have partners for Doors Tower Defense as well. Will you quit Doors Tower Defense and what inspired you to make it? Well, Doors, obviously. And yes, I will quit eventually. I don't know when. Probably, unfortunately, won't be too much longer before I move on, or at least update it way less because, you know, it's not the same as it used to be. We can all agree on that. What is your least favorite part of animating, and what is your favorite part of animating? Well, my favorite is when I finish the animation and get to watch it. But if you mean favorite part of the process, it'd probably be adding like After Effects and stuff, because that's when it really comes together. My least favorite part is when I lose progress. That is one of the worst feelings on this planet. If you lose progress when animating, it's bad. It's bad. Whether it's because it crashes or there's a bug or you accidentally delete something. Yeah, I've been there. It's bad. That's my least favorite part by far. Will you ever friend me since you reject every single time? The thing is, I get like 10 friend requests a day, and I definitely cannot accept all of them. And if I do, I'm not even really going to do anything with you anyway, so there's not really a point. So will I ever friend you? Possibly. Sorry for declining so many times. Can Doors Tower Defense get a live event exclusive unit? If you just mean like limited edition tower, no. I want them to be, you know, always obtainable, but I will probably, and have already done limited edition skins, so yeah. Can you add back the intro in my videos? I used to have this intro not too long ago. I removed it. I mean, I'll have it in some of my videos, probably, if it makes sense to, but I like it when my videos get straight to the point, and that kind of just made it take longer, and you know, and it didn't really add that much to the video, aside from making it cooler, kind of. Am I in a video? Haha, yes you are. But only for a couple seconds, bye. When is the next Doors Tower Defense update? Man, we're getting a lot of Doors Tower Defense questions. I don't know. It'd probably be the Outdoors update. I don't know when this video comes out, and I don't know when the next update's gonna come out. I'll probably start working on the update after I'm done with this video. So, probably a couple weeks after this video comes out. Will there ever be a Rainbow Lightning? No. Well, it depends what you mean by that. If you mean, like, in the lore, no. There's only 2 colored lightnings in the lore. But if you're talking about Doors Tower Defense, there's already an RGB skin, which looks freaking dope. So, yes. Congrats on hitting 2K subs. Thank you. How many Green Lightning movies are there? 2. But I am working on a 3rd one. Top secret. Actually, it's not top secret now that I just told you, but I am working with professionals this time because I don't feel like wasting 11 months of my life again. So there's a chance it won't work out at all, but I'm trying my best to get like professionals to help out with the process. And if it gets finished, it's gonna be the greatest thing you've ever seen in your life. Could you give me tips for my animation? Practice. A lot. Like a ridiculous amount of practice and time. Attention to detail is crucial. Put way too many keyframes. It'll be worth it in the end. Maybe. Probably not, actually. It's almost never worth it in the end. But you should still try, because it's cool. Wow, I think I answered most of those questions. Dang. Alright, well, thank you for watching. I did a poll for this video about whether you wanted it to be a Q&A or Roblox Dares. And Q&A ended up being the winner by a lot. But I still do want to do the Dares video. Maybe I'll do that at 3K. So, let's get to 3K. Let's do it, boys. Let's go. Anyways, thanks for watching. See ya. I gotta go edit this now. Oh, man.